This was a train specifically designed to transport spirits, but there wasn't a single passenger on it. Every time it was time to finish work, the driver felt helpless. But it wasn't his fault, because a luxurious bus came from the opposite direction, and all the spirits went over to the bus. At that moment, the spirit driver opened a door and picked out a crystal from all the ones that had used up their energy, but it didn't work. Fortunately, the driver was a spirit himself, so he wasn't hurt. Just as he was about to try again, an old lady appeared in front of him. The old lady wanted to take this train. The spirit driver picked up the ticket to check, but he found that the place the old lady wanted to go to was not within his service area, so he had to politely refuse her. However, the old lady took out a crystal full of energy from her hat. The spirit driver looked at the crystal in the old lady's hand and became very excited. The old lady then took out her ticket again. The driver started to hesitate. Although the destination was not in his service area, the crystal was very important to him. In the end, he still let the old lady board the train. During the journey, the spirit driver began to regret his decision, but the old lady just calmly looked out the window. Then, they passed through an alley and stopped by a pool. The spirit driver signaled the old lady to get off, but she realized that this was not the final destination. To make him take her further, the old lady took out the crystal again. Although the driver was reluctant, he had no choice but to continue. As they were traveling, the spirit driver's hat was suddenly blown away by the wind. The driver was very sad, but he saw the old lady jump into the water to retrieve his hat. At that moment, the spirit driver saw a photo of the old lady when she was young. It turned out that the old lady just wanted to take one last look at her hometown. The driver returned the fallen photo to the old lady and decided to take her to her destination. They passed through several towns, traveling from day to night, and then from night to dawn. They arrived in front of a cave, where the train could no longer move forward. The old lady got off the train on her own and left the crystal for the driver. The driver changed his mind. He took the old lady onto a minecart and traveled to the other side of the cave. They came to a big tree, and the old lady recalled that she often came here to play when she was a child. The spirit driver took out his camera and took a photo of himself and the old lady standing under the tree.